Hey friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Because without you guys, this would be nothing. At the beginning of the year, if somebody had told me that I would be hitting 8,000 subscribers in about 6 months, I would say, hey, stay off the weed, because there would have been no way. But thanks to you guys out there, watching, commenting, and following along with the Jobu Sports Report, this thing has grown like crazy. We're at 7,999, just one person away from 8,000. And that means Jobu definitely needs a refill. So, I can't thank you guys enough. Once we hit that 8,000 mark, it's on to 9,000 and beyond. And I can't wait to get to 10,000. So that way we can do live streaming and we won't have to do all the editing and stuff. I can be at an event and boom, we'll live stream directly to you guys. We're going to be going to the draft. So we're going to be definitely trying to live stream there and bring you guys as much action, sights, and sounds of all the stuff that is the Armpit, Philadelphia. Now the great news is the Dallas Cowboys are a front runner for getting the draft next year, and they will have it at the Star. Now that will be unbelievable, and I can tell you that would be the perfect venue for it. They've got the inside seating that seats I think 13 or 14,000 people. They have the field that's out in the front where they can set up all kinds of stuff. They got jumbotrons there, and it would be amazing. You know, they're doing a whole downtown renovation, all kinds of hotels and everything else are in there, and of course that's an opportunity for the NFL to showcase the Star and try and get other teams in other communities to build training facilities like that. Because, you know, it's all about the Benjamins, baby. So anyway, on to our draft prospect that the Dallas Cowboys are bringing in. And I'm going to butcher this name up, so go ahead, tell me how stupid I am. I cannot pronounce it to save my life. I've looked at seen how it's phonetically spelled. I've tried to say it 50 times. It's going to be butchered. So I'm just going to say Tanoh from Villanova. Villanova, Division 1AA. Haven't had a great NFL player since Brian Westbrook. He's 6'7", 289 pounds, and ran a 4.74. Guy has huge hands. Not big hands, huge hands. At 10 5/8 inches. That's big. That's almost an inch bigger than some of the other guys that are there. Now, what I like about tall guys that are pass rushers is he's thick. 289 pounds. So he's moving that 289 pounds, that 474. But a tall guy can gather themselves a little bit more. They get down there, and if they can get low, that's the key. They have to be able to get low. It's almost like a spring action. When you look at some of the moves that David Irving did, and I call it the shocker, because he was basically taking his fist and just hitting the guy in the chest and exploding and rocking the guy off the ball. And there's something about these guys that are taller. Calais is like that too. That literally, that initial hit, when they ungather themselves, it's like a giant spring. And if they do that, they can get that hit and get that separation to make the move. Now, he needs some work on his lower body, a little bit more strength on it. He's a bit raw. He did play in Division 1 AA, so he'll probably be a third round, maybe a second round draft pick. And he's not going to get probably the love that some of these guys are getting. But I think with Rod Martinelli, and I'm sure I butchered that up again, you get him. Underneath him, he'll be able to work a lot of stuff with this guy. So this is a guy we might be able to get in the second or third round to add to that rotation. Now, the guy had 11 sacks his senior year, 5th in the nation, okay? 21 and a half tackles for loss. That's pretty big, and that's huge. And when he does come, he comes and he delivers a blow. So let's take a look at the highlights, and then we'll discuss it some more when we come back. guys are back. Yeah, you know, he's a little bit raw, but he's got the size that I really like in a player. You know, like I said, 6'7", big hands. You know, he can move on the edge, needs some work, but I think a good guy that would be great in our system. Now, a lot of people will say, well, he's coming from Villanova. It's not really a football factory, you know. It's a Division I AA school. You know, he hasn't really done that much. I got to tell you, it feels kind of like deja vu, though. Because I think they said the same things about my buddy up here. Charles Haley, Division I AA school, never had a winning record, 4th round draft pick. He's in the Hall of Fame now. So go figure. So as always, friends, I want to thank you guys for watching, subscribing, commenting, and being a part of the Jobu Sports Report. I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Jobu. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click on the picture of Jobu and Sean Lee so that way you can help spread the mojo. Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow.